7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, what an unforced error. Timely moment, just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. And he gets that to Hardman. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Dell motioning over. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They motion a receiver right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The PAT up and good. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
That's quickly to Fryermuth on the RPO. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now from the gun. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Now, faking the give. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
On the return is Jones. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Sending a receiver right. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Texans first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
That one is complete to Hardman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want...
trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now a handoff running right. Breathing room up past the 15. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs. Keep this drive alive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going for it all. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Auburn's kick is good. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. The third quarter begins with a run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. putting the tight end in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He gets free. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Jets. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's happy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check smash, check smash. Come on, set.
They'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Let's go now.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60, 18
He'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Jets 35, Texans 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll send him over to the left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete right side. He's to the 15. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. It is a big-time play for Houston. 47 yards. They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
First down 10 at their own 2-yard line.
First and 10. Here's a designed run. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. So second down, and they'll run it. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Houston.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
This is 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. Go and run. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. You got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back. And I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. And it is